supposed to wear the hat up to the podium and then take it off. I was told, and it's probably the only time in my life that people actually wanted to see my bald head, so I
Alternate way to come out on top.
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. You can also understand why it was made very clear to me before we came tonight that Diane needed to go before me. You can understand. Diane is a wonderful, wonderful person, full of passion, like all the other people who have come together to support me in this adventure. People like Laura Musler, who's here tonight, Hank Dreth, and others, because it's a big move. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andy Nilsson. I'm from Winston-Salem, and I'm proud to tell you all tonight, as part of our official announcement, that we have filed all the necessary paperwork to run for the United States Senate in 2026. I'm a 57-year-old high school football coach who works with special ed kids. I was in business for 30 years. I'll be 58 next week. I am married to the love of my life. I have been for 25 years. I've got two grown adult sons. One of them plays football at Catawba College in Salisbury. And I want to know something which has been bugging me since Friday. I really want to understand why it took our senior senator so long to vote for Pete Hegseth. Why did it take Tom Tillis so long to vote for Pete Hegseth? I've got a theory, and I want to see if maybe you agree with me. The reason was because everybody was watching. North Carolina was watching. America was watching. The world was watching. And so, apparently, everyone else in the Senate had enough information. All the Republicans had enough information, and they voted for Pete, except for Lisa and Susan. They're liberals anyway. And Mitch is just determined to bring Trump down. We know that. That's his kind of thing now until he retires. But all the Republicans voted for Pete. They knew they were going to do it, including Ted Budd. They knew that he was going to do it. All the Democrats were going to vote against him. So that was all done and dusted. So why was there a holdout? Why was there a holdout? Because everybody was watching. And there was enough pressure brought to bear by the president and others and Tillis did what he was supposed to do. But that's a break in the pattern for Tillis. That's what he doesn't normally do. Why? Because people aren't normally watching him. They weren't watching him when he voted for Merrick Garland for Attorney General. Were they? Because he wasn't up for re-election. They weren't watching when he voted for Pete Buttigieg for Transportation Secretary. Why? Because he wasn't up for election, so people weren't watching. They weren't watching when he voted for all of Biden's judicial nominees, every single one, in every federal judgeship that came up during Biden. He voted for every one, but the reason you didn't know about it is because people weren't watching because he wasn't up for election. Now, I've got 400 children. 2 of them are biological. The other 398 consist of 120 football players, and the balance are exceptional needs special ed kids. They're the ones that I work with every day. And I know, having 400 children, that, and you may agree with me, those of you who are parents probably understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes kids do one thing when you're watching, and they do something else when you're not watching. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
I suspect that what happened was there was enough heat and light brought to bear that Senator Tillis finally did the right thing on that vote. We still got Tulsi to go, and we still got Kash Patel to go. Who knows what will happen there? Here's the risk, ladies and gentlemen. The risk is this. If we let him go through again, if we let him get nominated again and then get elected, all the attention's going to come off again. And he'll go right back to what he likes to do, which is to vote with the Democrats. Just like he voted with Dick Durbin, worked with Dick Durbin on amnesty for illegals. That's what Senator Tillis did. Just last month, there was millions of phone calls and emails from across this state begging Senator Tillis to vote for the one America First true MAGA conservative, Rick Scott, for Senate Majority Leader, and he didn't vote for him. Who did he vote for? John Cornyn. from Texas. John Cornine's basically a southern version or a southwestern version of Mitch McConnell. So if we don't keep the pressure on him and keep the heat and light on him, he's going to keep going back to what he does. But there's an even better way to do it, and that is to nominate a different America First conservative candidate, Republican nominee in March of 2026. I hope I am that person. I hope that you'll support me to do it. I hope that you'll go to AndyNilsson.com, ANDYNILSSON. I've spelled it my whole life. Go there, give us some money. We've got yard signs by the door. I need your support. It's a huge mountain that we're going to climb, but we're going to do it together. Thank you very much. God bless you, and thank you, Sandy, for letting me announce tonight.